Hey, it's Marina, Travel Experta. Today, we're going to be talking about the Rusty Pelican Restaurant in Miami, Florida. Are you guys ready for an adventure? Let's begin. I wanted to take my parents out to somewhere really beautiful on the water, but I don't really know Miami. I've been there only a few times, and actually, I have quite a few podcasts about what to do in Miami, areas to see, but actual restaurants, that was something that I really wanted to do something special. It was for my father's upcoming birthday and me visiting with them. So I did have a criteria that I wanted to be on the water. I really love marinas and yacht clubs, so that would have been a big perk if that was the case. So I began looking for all these different restaurants, and one of them just kind of fit the bill. But it's a little bit hard to really tell if that's exactly what you want by looking on the internet. However, I decided to just go with it. The restaurant I chose was the Rusty Pelican in Miami, and I knew that it was on Biscayne Key. I've never been to Biscayne Key, so I figured, okay, that's going to be a new cool place to visit as well. So as we're driving to the restaurant, all of a sudden we have to cross this massive, beautiful bridge, and it's literally interlinking Keys with Miami mainland. And it is already, before we even arrive there, it is absolutely breathtaking. We are, you know, the bridge is probably like 2 miles, if not more, over the water. And we arrive to this key, and all it is this super narrow key with this beautiful beach and bike paths and just all these outdoor things on one end, and the marina and the restaurant on the other end. So right away, we knew that we hit the jackpot. So we first decided to drive along and check out the beach area. There's also that you could rent bikes or bring your own bikes or just go running. It's just absolutely magnificent. It's 100% municipality, so it's all free to use as well. And then we finally head over to the Rusty Pelican itself. Rusty Pelican is located, it's part of the marina. You do need to pay when you arrive to the restaurant. So the restaurant is at the end of the marina and is completely surrounded by these boats. And the restaurant is very upper class, right? So this is not a mid-range restaurant. It is definitely in the higher echelon for paying. It's one of the most popular event places. It's completely on the waterfront. So it's really interesting because you arrive there and you could only park with valet parking. And this is something that I've spotted in Miami. Miami is such a show place. Like, it's just so materialistic in so many ways. But when you go to Miami, that's something you just got to deal with, because I remember when we were in South Beach, they have like all these hotels and restaurants, and you have to pay like super extra just to park your Ferrari or your Bentley or your Lamborghini in front so everybody could see it. To me, it's really nauseating, but it is what it is. And the same goes here. So you could only park at valet, and it's a lot. It's a valet. I don't know if you know what a valet is. They take your car, they park it for you. So when you're ready to get it, they bring it to you. So the guy is like, "Do you want to park your valet in front of the restaurant? It's $20. Or do you want to go, a few rows in and it's only $8?" I'm like, "Aren't you bringing it to me?" He's like, "Yes." I'm like, "What do I care? For sure, the $8. I don't want to, do I want to show off my car?" And that's the kind of place Miami is. $20 to show off your car, $8 two or three rows away from showing off your car. Whatever. So we get into the restaurant. The restaurant is enormous. I mean, enormous. And we're not even talking about where they hold the actual events. This is just the restaurant itself. You enter, there's this huge lobby, and they take you. In our case, you definitely needed a reservation. I'm sure you could do walk-in, but I recommend a reservation. It's just that much easier. You walk in, and you first have to go through. They are known to have thousands of wines, and there are just wine cellars after wine cellars. And to the right of you is this huge room indoors. Yes, you have glass all around that you could see the water everywhere. And to the left is another huge indoor room, but it's more of like the bar area as well with glass surrounding. And then you could go outside. We really wanted to do it outside. And they have this amazing huge area with for the tables to be outside seating. So I recommend if it's not too hot, you're completely in the shade, so the sun will never totally hit you. Just sit outdoors. The view there is just breathtaking. It's spectacular, spectacular. And the restaurant is known for their seafood, but they have a wide array of food. And as I mentioned earlier, it is not a mid-range restaurant. It's definitely upper range restaurant. Appetizers begin from around 15 to $20, and the meals go on to, sky's the limit. They have all that you could, that you wouldn't want to choose from. Obviously, seafood is their main specialty. So if you have a chance to really enjoy a day and experience, I really recommend this restaurant. The food is good. It's an experience. The scenario, the food, the drinks, the location, everything. So go there, enjoy. It is casual wear, even though it is upper scale dining. But you could totally wear casual, I mean, from t-shirts to dress up however you decide to go. And if you guys have been there, I'd love to hear your experience on it. And remember to leave me a review for this podcast, share it with your friends, and make every day an adventure.